Trigger warning, this includes sensitive topics like grooming and sexual assault. This may not be suitable for younger audiences. Please watch the full video to understand the full situation. Harassment is never okay. Please do not send any harassment or hate to anybody involved in this video, including myself, my team, and people who helped me, and including the individual himself and his family. Thank you. I have put off this video for so long, especially since this happened in May and it is now August. I don't care how this video was made. I just don't care if it's good quality or anything. I just want to get the information out there. I don't want to be associated with this. A lot of people that helped me with this don't want to be associated with this. But a lot of people have been hunting this guy and keeping track of this guy, and he has never ever gotten in trouble. Ever. So many people are after him. So many people know what he has done and what he is doing, but nobody is stopping him, especially WOOZWORLD. I have been in a really bad mental depression. Some of it was caused by this. I just had like a downward spiral. It's so hard to do this, and especially during May, I had my whole life invested into this. You can ask anybody. I was not doing anything else but talking to this guy and trying to get evidence against him. Because that's how it hit me. That's how much this impacted me and this situation. I'm sorry for the swearing and stuff like that. I'll try not to swear because I do want children to watch this, just, for safety reasons, to never ever talk to a guy like this. Again, I don't care about the quality of this video anymore. I wanted to make it super nice and fancy, but now I don't care because I just want the information out there. How I'm going to do this is I'm going to explain the story and what's happening, and then I'm going to show you some screenshots. There will be a lot, so feel free to pause and read them. I don't know how to start the story, but there is a man on WOOZWORLD who goes by many accounts. He sends gifts like shoes and clothing, but mainly shoes and nails to girls on WOOZWORLD. How we met is that he friended me, and then, like everyone else, he sent me a pair of shoes. I thought he was just being nice, but then he started being very creepy, asking me to wiggle my toes and things like that. I'm 18, just putting that out there so that the rest of this will make sense. I'm not necessarily proud of this, but I did see an opportunity. He was giving me a lot of shoes and free clothes because I guess he liked it or whatever. So I was like, how about I give you my Facebook and we can talk, and I will send you feet pics for clothes and WOOZWORLD. I wasn't actually going to send him that. Me and my boyfriend were talking, and we thought it would be really funny to troll him. So I just thought he was a weird guy. But in the middle of me talking to him on Facebook, I realized he doesn't know how old I am. So I decided to test something. I told him I was 17. He didn't care. So then I was thinking, oh my god, this person is sending feet and shoes and talking sexually about feet on a kid's game without knowing how old these people are. I started talking to him a bit more, trying to be friendly, and I found out information that he has gotten into hot water before on YouTube with this other YouTuber, and he has been called out for being a predator on WOOZWORLD before, but no one stops him because he just makes new accounts. So I decided to make a fake account and also start investigating. So me and some of my friends decided to investigate. I'm so happy for everyone who helped me, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. On my way, I have discovered a lot of people have been after him. A lot of people. And none of them actually got him like I did. But I didn't do anything with the screenshots and the information that I had. I said I would, but like I said, I went into a depression and I mentally and physically couldn't do it. This has impacted me so much. I made a fake account named Matthee, who is supposed to be a 9-year-old girl from California. I have found all this information publicly online on Facebook and on websites about him, where he lives, his address, his number, everything. So I did not do anything that is illegal. I did no hacking. I did no IP tracking. Everything I'm gonna say, everything that I said to him, that was all public knowledge. So I found out that some of his family is in California. So I said I'm from California as Matthee, and he says that he lives in Oregon now, which I already know. So him and Matthee were talking for a bit. He did the exact same thing. Send her shoes, send her clothes, which in my mind, in my experience, is a type of grooming behavior. It eventually went off of WOOZWORLD onto YouTube and then onto Gmail. It is very disturbing, and I even have video voice calls with him. I phoned him as Matthee, my little high-pitched voice, and he believed it. And that is very disturbing. He wanted to meet up with Matthee because I said that in June that her and her family were going on vacation to Oregon, to the town right next to his. He wanted to meet up with her. He wanted to paint her nails. He wanted to spend time with her. He wanted to take her out for ice cream. He even wanted to have sex with her, and keep this in mind, I told him multiple times that she was 9. And he even admitted to masturbating to pictures of her feet, which, by the way, are AI generated or found on websites that are adult women's feet. So yes, I tricked him with foot fetish model content. So he believed that it was a 9-year-old girl's feet. He told her to hide sandals and stuff like that in her room so he could see her wear them, and stuff like that. He also said that he would buy her shoes, sandals, stuff like that. I also made another account a while ago. This was not made for this was my begging account, which is where I was like a noob, like a new player, and I would go and ask for free stuff. Everyone does it. Don't at me. Anyways, so I used that account to talk to him and pretend to be one of his friends or family members on there. Yes, he has it's a whole saga. He has a whole family on there, and like 60% of his family accounts are him on other accounts. I pretended to be this girl and get more information on him, and he admitted to liking little girls sexually. On this account, I was getting pretty pissed and mad because it was so bad at this point. This was when he started talking to what he believed was a 9-year-old girl about sex and stuff like that. So it made me really angry that I kind of was being mean to him a little bit on that account, so I'm very not proud of that, but he did admit to very important things. I also have screenshots of victims that I've interviewed that have been victims of him. He has so many accounts, and he also has this other account who is this alter ego called Misty. What he does on Misty is he pretends to be a girl and does the same thing, but to be less creepy. there is going to be some screenshots of this girl named babycarolyn. She is one of these examples that Misty contacted her, pretending to be a girl, and sent her shoes and stuff, and I asked her, would you be uncomfortable if a man or a male did this? She said, absolutely. So he knows that he's doing that to trick people. Like I said, I have found out that this has not just been happening on WOOZWORLD. This has been happening for a long time, way back during Neopets. Yes, Neopets. That's how long this guy has been doing this, since the dawn of Neopets. And he's been doing this for years. That video I mentioned before, I'll link it in the description. That video was made in like 2014. So this guy has been doing it for so long. He has had over 100 accounts. I have also a screenshot of a list of accounts that people think that are his or associated with him. He just makes account after account. And a very popular theory is why he's not getting banned permanently, like his IP, is because he spends so much money on the game. It's sad, but it could be very true. WOOZWORLD is not doing anything about him. And this man has been threatening me. He's made me have several panic attacks. Like I'm 18. I have autism. I have severe anxiety. And I know this man also has mental problems. Obviously, he has very severe mental problems. But I have given him chances. And I even told him, I'm going to do this. I said, I want your side of the story. I want everyone to hear your side of the story and what you want to say. And he did, but then he got mad at me because I was going to expose him, even though I rightfully so, because he is a danger to children on this game. I don't think he's a bad person, but I do think he needs help. That is also why I didn't go to the police or the FBI, because I don't think locking him up in jail will help him. I think he needs severe medical help. Here are the screenshots.